Hey there and welcome. This is the Clear English Corner and I'm Keenyn, your Clear English coach. In this session, we're talking about words that start with C-O-N and how the heck to pronounce these words. You'll see that same letter combination at the beginning of many super common words, but it doesn't always sound the same. So what gives? Why is this? Well, let's figure it out. So the first question that you want to ask yourself when you're looking at a word that starts with C-O-N, like some of these words here, is where is the stress? Which syllable is the stressed syllable? Because remember, in any word in English that has more than one syllable, there will always be one syllable that's the primary stressed syllable. And in that syllable, we're going to hold the vowel sound a little longer. We're going to stretch that sound. So where's the stress? For example, in a word like concentrate, concentrate. Do you hear? The stress is actually on that first syllable, the letter C-O-N. The vowel sound at the core is stretched. Concentrate. When we have a word like that, where the C-O-N is the stressed syllable, it's going to be pronounced like the ah as in olive sock sound. Do you hear it? Concentrate. Concentrate. Try that olive sound with me. This is a very American vowel sound. Ah, ah. You'll see my chin drop down because my jaw is opening. My lips are very relaxed. Ah, olive sock. Ah, concentrate. So when that C-O-N, that first syllable, is the stressed syllable, we're going to hear olive sock ah. Let's try it in a few words, all right? We've tried concentrate, Congress, conference, concept, context, contact, consequence, confidence, constant, concert, and controversy. Olive sock ah. All right, so if that C-O-N is not the stressed syllable, if that first syllable is unstressed, what you're going to hear is this cup of mustard sound, or the schwa. That first syllable is going to be very, very quick. It's reduced. It's going to sound like con, con, con. Very different from con, in words like continue, continue. Do you hear the difference there? Here our stress is on the second syllable and the silver pen I sound. Continue, continue. And that first syllable is super quick. Continue. You'll also hear that super quick reduced syllable in other words like these. Try these with me. Consider, consider. Good. Here's a few more. Control, condition, concern, contain, consumer, contribute, construction, connection, conclusion, conservative, confirm, convince, consistent, consultant. So when you're looking at a word that starts with C-O-N, you always want to ask yourself, where is the stress? Which syllable is the stressed syllable? And if you're not sure, you can always check your dictionary. In your dictionary, you'll see a little mark that looks like a little apostrophe, and that's going to be right in front of the primary stressed syllable. For example, in this word, controversy. Controversy. You see that little stress mark right in front of the first syllable. Here, looking at this word, continue, continue. You see the stress mark right in front of the second syllable. Knowing where the stress is important for knowing how to pronounce the word, but it can also impact the meaning of a word. So, for example, there's several words where the spelling of the word is exactly the same, but the meaning and pronunciation changes based on which syllable you're stressing. Take a look at this word. If we stress the first syllable, we have contract, contract. Olive sock contract. Here, this is something you sign, when you purchase a house or you sign an agreement with someone. You signed a contract. Now, exact same spelling, but if we shift the stress and this word becomes black cat contract, this becomes the verb meaning to become small, to contract. A wooden door might contract in the winter and expand in the summer. Two totally different words that are spelled the same but are pronounced and stressed differently. Here's another example. The word content, olive sock content. This would be something, you might create content, write some words for a blog post. You might create content for a speech. Now, if we shift the stress to the second syllable and it becomes red pepper content. This means to be happy. Again, very, very different word. In general, when we have words like this that have the exact same spelling, but the meaning changes based on which syllable we stress, typically when we're stressing that first syllable, we're going to get a noun, okay, right? Like contract. When we have our second syllable stressed, this is going to be a verb typically, like contract, to become smaller. And these words are fun because they give us a great opportunity to practice shifting stress between words. And since stress is such an important component of sounding clear and natural in English, let's practice shifting it a little with a few more words like these. All right, try this one with me. Conduct, olive sock conduct. Good. If we shift the stress, conduct, a cup of mustard conduct. Here's another one. Convert, olive sock convert. Shift the stress, convert, purple shirt convert. Do you hear the difference there? Let's try a few more. Contrast, olive sock contrast, contrast, black cat contrast. Here's another one. Contest, olive sock contest, contest, red pepper contest. Consult, olive sock consult, consult, a cup of mustard consult. Let's try one more. Convict, olive sock convict. Shift the stress, we get convict, silver pen convict. Awesome practice. So again, you can see how important it is to recognize where the stress is in a word. It impacts not just the pronunciation of sounds, but also the meaning of the word itself. I hope you found this lesson helpful in understanding how to pronounce words that begin with C-O-N. As you can tell, it's super important to be able to identify stress and identify the vowel sounds inside the stressed syllable. If you want to know more about hearing and pronouncing all the different vowel sounds of American English, you might want to consider joining me inside the Clear English Academy, where I use the color vowel approach to teach all the different vowel sounds of American English. The Academy will be opening for enrollment in just a few short weeks. I have a link for you in the video description with more information. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time.